health problems, didn't protect you from swine flu, which was non-existent, the H1N1, all this garbage. As soon as all that happened, suddenly everywhere you go, it's flyers. People come into your office. We'll bring a chocolate cake and shots. They're free. Oh, a big mega corporation like Bayer Pharmaceutical that worked with the Nazis, caught for 10 years shipping out tainted blood to hemophiliacs a few years ago, and Merck and all you got a free cake, and then they call them, look this up, I'm not lying, a vaccine party. And we knew right then, it turns out that stuff was a simulant virus they released. That's some type of trigger and is carrying a whole nother virus. You can look this up. I mean, they'd sue me if it wasn't true. You can look it up right now. There's a whole carrier virus. They said, oh, it's contaminated. This came out a few months ago. There is an extra virus in there. Don't look at it. Don't look at it under an electron microscope. Just enjoy what's about to happen to you. I mean, this is beyond wild. It's just like they're already killing all these people around us. They're dying. They're dropping dead left and right. Okay. I mean, again, I'm not scared of you. I'm free. I'm free now. And I'm free. I'm free. You got that? I'm free. I'm free of you. I'm free of fear. I'm free of it all. I'm not going to watch you sit there and kill people all day any long. You want to kill me? Go ahead. All I know is at the end of the day, you're going down. Continuing here, states' rights is exploding. Nullification of out-of-control globalist edicts through our federal government are exploding. Cities, from the one in Tampa with 1 million people to Calgary up in Canada to all over, are removing fluoride. And oh yeah, they have the scientists come in and go, 7-fold increase in bone cancer, brain damage. Here's all the documents, and they go, okay, you're right. We're going to take it out. And people are like, well, Alex, even though you're having some successes, the states in New Jersey and Arkansas are just passing laws to forcibly fluoridate the water. They're like, see, you failed. The feds came in and got them. I'm like, I failed? We pointed out it's not the law and made them respond counterattacking. I'm in the fight. I'm not failing. I'm not just laying here and taking somebody attacking me. And you think I've just begun to fight? I haven't even gotten started. Look, they can't kill this message. They've learned that. You're there. You are the future. You are the leaders. You are the resistance. That's not just something here for a crowd to make you feel good. I mean it right here in my heart. You are the resistance. You are the future. Your children are the future. You are what's standing between us and the eugenicist death cult of the New World Order. You understand that? You realize that responsibility? What are you going to do? Let me hear your war girl. Because let me tell you something. This is the hiatus. This is the honeymoon. This is the calm before the storm. All this tyranny you've seen, all this craziness getting out in the open, that's the enemy uncloaking to line up their forces. The only reason you can see them now because they're massing, they're lining up. Let me tell you, but the good thing is once they fully attack, the gloves are off, it's all out in the open. You think we've seen an awakening right now? Doesn't matter whether I make it through this or not, or whether you do individually. The message has been sent. The horn has been blown. The warning has been issued. I will tell you again, you are the Paul Revere's of the 21st century, and on your decision to take action rests the future of this species. All right, in conclusion, then they've got some microphones over here, and I'll take some questions. There's a lot of other solutions I didn't get to. You know, homeschooling's exploding everywhere. It's not just for the Amish anymore. States' rights. Police and military are waking up everywhere, as I said, and refusing to do gun confiscation drills in places like Arcadia, Iowa. All of this is going on. But I want to give you a quote. George Washington gave one like it. Thomas Jefferson gave one. They're all similar. But all that evil men and tyrants need to flourish, grow like big trees, flourish. All that evil men and tyrants need to flourish is that good men do nothing. Nothing. You could just do something and stop these people. They're scared of you. I cannot express that hard enough. And finally, for solutions, constructive criticism is given in a friendly way, in a loving way. And constructive criticism is good, and I take it from everyone. But it's generally done privately, or it's done with, we're doing great work, but I think this is a better idea. Or what do you think of this? When you see people operating as patriots, and you see them operate and then start attacking others savagely while not attacking the greater evil, you can be assured that by contract or by spirit, unconsciously, they are serving the globalist. I already knew this years ago. COINTELPRO, you name it. But Cass Sunstein, 3 years ago, the White House regulations are said, we will pose as conspiracy theorists, those that question known liars. That's the definition of that. You question known, confirmed liars, you're a conspiracy theorist. Think for yourself, read government documents, you're a conspiracy theorist. We will infiltrate their ranks and we will attack them. We will cause infighting. We will put out fake theories. We will do all of this. And you need to understand that infighting is the globalist tool. They intend, and let's say you totally disagree with somebody about something. The point is, do they have the power to tax, the power to destroy? Are they pushing vaccines on you? Are they the system? Are they the man? Because let me tell you something, we can all kill each other later if we want, after we've dealt with David Rockefeller and Bill Gates and all these. Listen. I could call them Nazis, but everybody uses that term. These are not Nazis. This is the creature. This is the creature that gave birth to the Nazis. This is the creature that gave birth to the communists. When you study the New World Order, the mega banks out of England, they are the ones on record who funded all the authoritarian movements. And Carol Quigley at Georgetown, Bill Clinton's mentor, wrote a 900-page book admitting this. And what's crazy is I don't just believe his book. I've separately looked at all the documents. He's writing a book, only 1,000 copies for the State Department, so that their own CIA section chiefs and others could understand this. They got to write a book like, here's how the evil works. We fund the fascist, the communist, we fund it all. Here it is. And these people are like, and of course one leaked out, Quigley admitted it was his. They fund it all. They're hyper dominant. You ever run into somebody who's really dominant? Just absolutely has to be in control of everything. Well, imagine these people like 10 times that. And if they can get the power, they're going to do it. If they can dominate you, they're going to do it. And listen, they're like any other bully or some guy that thinks he's the king of the hill. He's just going to have to get his butt stomped. Okay? And I mean, that's what it comes down to. All right, continuing here. We are at the crossroads of human destiny. The universe lays before us. The eye has not seen, the ear has not heard what God's got in store for us. The psychopath guild knows that humanity is awakening and has used our energy, our skills to construct a global chemical, biological, electronic, spiritual concentration camp. But our spiritual discernment and our ancestral genetics has sensed the threat, and for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction, and you are that shield of humanity. In closing, they are coming for us, and we are facing them down and coming for them. The globalists are girded for war against us, as I mentioned earlier. Spy satellites are now watching farmers. Artificial intelligent, weaponized, autonomous drones are in our skies. Biometric cameras scan our faces, our cars, soon to buy and sell, they admit we'll have to scan. They can add fines and fees and taxes to that, and Homeland Security has said, as I told you TSA would come to Dallas, they're now on the streets, you will face scan to buy and sell. Whether you're a Christian or not, it's here. Ambient, soft kill, full spectrum weapons are already being used. The chemicals, the biologicals, the radiologicals, the GMO. Anti-family dependency as they destroy our families and turn us against each other and wreck our society. And all the pollution and curses that come from it, the crime, everything. Then they pose as the saviors after they've wrecked our society. Agenda 21 siege. The oldest form of war is siege. And that's what Agenda 21 was set up for. It's what it was designed for, was to shut down our society, shut down our infrastructure, shut down our systems through taxes and regulations, so we're dependent on them. Realize that they are against us. They are engaged in slave disarmament, as they call it. They attempt to disarm the people, but that's failing. Giant wars of death and destruction to demonize America's name while they build their new world order. They get all the power and control. We get the blame and pay for it. A spy society co-opting the youth, telling them to spy on their parents, the preachers spying on their flock. Classic police state checkpoints on the highways. A national security state operating in secret. And even when it gets caught shipping in drugs or guns to Mexico, they don't get in trouble. I close with Ron Paul and a quote from his book, In the Fed. It is no coincidence that the century of total war coincided with the century of central banking. Ron Paul, In the Fed. I'll say that again. It is no coincidence that the century of total war coincided with the century of central banking. Ron Paul. Americans come from diverse backgrounds, but everyone came here through adversity. We're a strong, vibrant, but also warlike country. And it's easy for us to have an enemy dangled in front of us and we charge off to destroy them. Let's not be mindless beasts of war for the globalists to destroy countries they want to take over. Let's become conscious of this and realize the real enemy has taken over our nation, as Cicero said, not with a banner openly against our walls, but from within as the traitor, as the plague. We must cut off the enemy's blood supply. We must outlaw fractional reserve banking, the true power of the money changer. It is only by ending derivatives, fractional reserve banking, the Federal Reserve, where these rich families issue zeros and ones, we go into debt to them out of nothing. That is the root, the heart of the New World Order. The love of money, I wouldn't say, is the root of all evil. It is to a certain extent. But it's the creation of money that is the root of evil's control. And that's what we face. So I have given you here what I believe, and from my research, what I have seen is the clearest path towards resisting the globalist. And certainly you can add upon this. It doesn't mean I have all the answers or know the best ways to deal with all of this. But I have fought hard against these people, and I've studied them deeply and committed my entire intellect and being and psyche and will and spirit to this fight. And I know that they can be defeated. I know that they will be defeated if you, humanity, makes the decision to stand against them. But I've done what I can do. The ball is in your court. You will decide the destiny. When we act, God will provide the providence, but it's up to you to decide whether or not you want to resist these guys or play along with it for a while and hope that you're not affected. The choice is up to you. I want to thank everybody here in Dallas for coming out and people driving. People driving from Arkansas and Louisiana and New Mexico. I salute you. God bless you. You're awesome.
Ask yourselves, what are you doing in this time of great challenge? What are you doing to unlock minds? Go to INFOWARS.com and PRISONPLANET.tv for the latest headlines and cutting-edge information.
Oh, a big mega corporation Like Bayer Pharmaceutical that worked with the Nazis, caught for 10 years shipping out tainted blood to hemophiliacs a few years ago. And Merck and all you got a free cake, and then they call them, look this up, I'm not lying, a vaccine party. Look at it under electron microscope. Just enjoy what's about to happen to you. I mean, this is beyond wild. It's just like they're already killing all these people around us. They're dying, they're dropping dead left and right. Okay. I mean, again, I'm not scared of you. I'm free. I'm free now. And we knew right then, it turns out that stuff was a simulant virus they released. That's some type of trigger and is carrying a whole nother virus. You can look this up. I mean, they'd sue me if it wasn't true. You can look it up right now. There's a whole carrier virus. They said, oh, it's contaminated. This came out a few months ago. There is an extra virus in there. Don't look at it. Don't. And I'm free. I'm free. You got that? I'm free. I'm free of you. I'm free of fear. I'm free of it all. I'm not going to watch you sit there and kill people all day any long. You want to kill me? Go ahead. All I know is in the end of the day, you're going down. Continuing health problems didn't protect you from swine flu, which was non-existent. The H1N1, all this garbage. As soon as all that happened, suddenly everywhere you go, it's flyers. People come into your office. We'll bring a chocolate cake and shots. They're free.